Longtime Trump aide Katie Miller has recently left her position working with Elon Musk and Doge to launch a podcast aimed at conservative women. Miller interviewed Vice President J.D. Vance in her opening episode. Here's a sneak peek.
Now we're going to do some cabinet confidential here.
Okay, great.
Your answers can only be that of cabinet members.
Okay.
Okay. Who would you trust most to babysit your kids?
Kelly Loeffler.
Which cabinet secretary would totally get rolled by your kids?
Maybe also Kelly Loeffler. She's got a good heart. She would take very good care of them, but
I feel like Linda would be giving out all the candy.
Yeah, Linda McMahon would be giving out all the candy.
All right, here with more is Katie Miller. If you don't know, Katie's married to the one and only and infamous Stephen Miller. And you guys met during Trump's first term, right?
We did. Stephen and I met when I was at Homeland Security as press secretary there, and he was in the White House.
Okay, so you work for President Trump in the first term. You guys have a big, beautiful wedding, and then you go work for Elon Musk and Doge. I'm sure that was the experience of a lifetime. Now you break it out into a podcast. Now, I know you understand policy on a serious level, but it's clear from that tape that you're going to mix a little bit of politics and fun with it. Am I interpreting that right?
Yes, absolutely. What I find as a conservative mom of 3 young kids, age 4, 3, and 2, who has a full-time job, who tries to make dinner every night for my kids, is that there isn't a space for conservative women in podcasting. There's a lot of podcasts out there. We saw this in the 2024 election, that this was the bro election, right? President Trump went on Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, and talk to this male audience, but there isn't the female alternative. And in order for MAGA to continue to grow and permeate culture and change culture in a positive way, I think we need to talk to conservative women. And I thought, why not me? And so that's what I'm doing, is I'm going to launch a conservative podcast that's meant to talk about relatable lives, lifestyle, culture, politics, sure, but this is meant across the spectrum, from scientists to newsmakers, politicians, entertainers, athletes. And that's what we're going to do, is have conversations that permeate across, no matter where you live in our country. This is what we're going to talk about. It's just real life and honest conversations.
Well, so the big question is, will you interview your own husband? Is Stephen Miller going to be a guest on your show?
I haven't asked him yet, but I'm sure he'd agree. I think he would be up for an episode about our family and our marriage. Who doesn't want to do that?
That is must-see TV. That's something you can't miss. Anyway, we'll be watching your podcast. We appreciate your time. Katie Miller, thank you.
Taylor Budowich, White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Communications and Personnel, is set to leave the administration at the end of the month, Fox News has confirmed. Budowich's exit marks the most significant staff departure of President Trump's current administration. A longtime Trump advisor and one of his most trusted communicators, Budowich is returning to the private sector. The California native's role gave him broad influence over messaging and personnel decisions inside the West Wing. Senior Trump advisor Stephen Miller, in a statement provided to Fox News Digital by the White House, called Budowich one of the true MAGA faithful who has poured out his heart for this movement and our president. He is universally admired and respected. No matter the issue or need, his insights and talents are sought after and valued deeply. He is and remains a cherished and loyal ally to us all. Vice President J.D. Vance said Budowich is an invaluable asset to this administration and someone I've personally relied on countless times during an amazing first year in office. His oversight of the White House's communications team has been an incredible success, where they've done an outstanding job touting the truly historic accomplishments of President Trump's second term, Vance continued in a statement provided to Fox News. In addition to all this, he's played an integral role in coordinating this administration's cabinet agencies and our Office of Public Liaison. He'll be sorely missed, but I'm sure there are big things ahead for Taylor. Chief of Staff Susie Wiles added that Budowich is a dear friend, and I know that President Trump holds him in very high regard. I hate to see him go, personally and professionally, but obviously wish him well in whatever he decides is next. And longtime Trump aide Dan Scavino told Fox News Digital that Budowich is an outstanding American patriot and an exceptional friend and colleague, both on the campaign trail previously and here at the White House. His unwavering dedication to advancing President Trump's Make America Great Again agenda has made him a vital asset in Trump 2.0. Taylor is the kind of person you want by your side in any type of challenge, on any day of the week, Scavino added. I am grateful for his service to President Trump and the American people, and have complete confidence that he will excel in his future endeavors. I wish him the best of luck. Budowich previously served as communications director for Save America PAC and as executive director of MAGA Inc., a pro-Trump super PAC. He was a spokesman for Trump during and after the 2020 campaign, and testified in the classified documents investigation in 2023. In November 2024, Trump announced Budowich's appointment as deputy chief of staff, giving him oversight of both communications strategy and personnel. Budowich's departure adds to speculation about who might fill his powerful West Wing role as the Trump White House continues shaping its agenda heading into the remainder of the term.